All right, what up, Yap City watchers? Me and JP are, what are you doing? Me and JP are, we got big news.
Yeah, Big Moose. Anyway,
Like it's a vibe. Sorry.
big old, no.
All right,
my
go
fault,
ahead.
sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're giving away my money, all of it.
Yeah.
Giving about
I'll put
$47 and like 23 cents.
something like
We
that.
just
I'll
round
put,
up.
I'll,
Don't.
the difference.
Yeah,
I got
okay,
you.
there
I
we
got
go.
you. Yeah.
But yeah, no, for real. Anybody that watches this is part of the video.
Yeah.
So we know you're watching.
Yeah.
Comments on the video.
Okay.
You have to like the video, share the video, and then you can tag us on our TikTok or Instagram and let us know that you're done. And we will be going back through and watching to make sure that you follow us already.
Yep.
And if you do, you will be entered for a chance to win. Can they see it?
Yeah, they can.
$5.
Hell yeah.
$50 we're gonna give away just cause really we want people to
And
watch this.
you're putting in the 50?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. I got this.
Well, it's all right. I'll match a 50, baby. $100. $100 giveaway.
You wanna cover my feelings?
No. $100.
$50.
$100 giveaway.
Again.
But you have to be subscribed to our YouTube channel.
Yes.
Following the Yap City Podcast
Yes.
Instagram and the TikTok.
Mm.
And we're gonna look, dude. We're gonna look, okay? We're gonna look. And that's all the proof we need.
Really?
But then you have to comment. I don't care what you comment on. Any of our posts on the Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, done.
Done.
Okay? Just comment
D-U-N,
done.
done.
D-U-N done. And then we're going to put your little name on a little wheel. Spin it. When should we do it?
Let's give them a little bit of time. We're gonna give them a couple weeks.
Okay.
Middle end of May somewhere.
Okay.
We'll pick out a date. Let's say y'all got a month, man.
You got a month.
Today's the 19th, so like May 20th.
There you
around
go.
There. Whenever we shoot that episode,
Yeah. Bet.
be watching.
You got a month.
Be watching.
Go do it. We out.
Throw that thing back, boy. Man, yeah, we gonna keep this in. Freak it. Sorry.
Oh, man. All right. What up, everybody? We got a special guest today.
Tell them about the guest.
It's,
Hi.
what's your name? What's your real name? I don't know it.
David.
David.
Oh, David. Yeah.
David.
AKA Avenger. This is my boy Avenger. I never call him David. I think that is a stupid name for him.
Avenger. A bench here.
Thanks, Mom.
What? A reindeer.
Lakers in 5.
Lakers in 5. Clearly.
So,
My Mavs jersey on.
let's get this thing started right. Have you ever said the N-word? And if so, how'd you say it?
Hardest R possible.
Damn!
Boy.
Imitating my boy Paul.
It's gonna get the views in. Oh boy, these boys are delirious, man.
Oh,
So
man.
go ahead and open up.
Happy Easter, everybody.
Yeah, that's the transition.
Happy Easter, man.
Happy Easter.
It is. Oh,
He's-
well, when
he-
they
he-
see it, it's
he
going to be
rose.
after Easter. But it's before Easter right now.
Yeah. We had a good Friday. Y'all have a good Friday?
Yeah, very busy. Very busy.
Yeah.
I had to work. I was kind of upset.
Today?
Too.
Good Friday.
Oh, today's Saturday. Damn. Yeah.
For a little bit.
Oh, yeah, my Friday was busy too. Baseball games, you know.
Type stuff.
Yeah, type stuff.
Quit laughing, bro. We're changed people.
But yeah, busy day today. So, this is going to...
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, you
Actually,
did,
I
though.
didn't mean to cut you off.
What?
While we have the floor, David, why don't you tell the people a little bit about yourself
Tell them.
while we get started?
All
All right, we appreciate it. So anyway, David.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
I got 4 kids.
Damn. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a lot. Doesn't feel like a lot till you got 4.
It really, look, 4 kids is like these days you're like, I got 4 kids. You're like, yeah, that's quite a bit. But then when you're like, I have 4 kids, all boys, 2 twins, 3 in diapers, then it's like, you know.
I was one of the rare people that had 3 kids under 2.
Yeah.
3 kids
awful.
Yeah.
under 2. It was hard, but it's rewarding now. They all play with each other and tackle each other and stuff.
Yeah.
Growing up, they'll all be in like, great
Yeah,
below
yeah.
each
Be
other.
able to take each other to school.
Yeah, they'll be close enough in age.
They'll all be fighting over the same girls, which and Perryville's rough. I'm sure
Mm.
there's not going to be
Damn.
very many to fight over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can we take a second to just talk about the Perryville baseball team? I'd like to trash talk them for a second.
I don't know anything about them.
Yeah,
I don't either.
yeah. They're terrible.
Damn.
We played 5 innings last.
Oh wait, you talking about youth
Yeah,
sports?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, I guess. let's trash those 6 and under kids.
Oh, the kids are great. The kids work really
Then who
hard.
are we talking about?
The coaches.
The
Oh.
coach, yeah.
Coaches.
5 innings, and my son didn't make it on the field once.
Look, I'll say the GG's.
Mm-hmm.
Get good, kid. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Dude, I feel you. Sometimes, I try to sit back and I'm like, yo, the coaches know what they're doing. I'm gonna leave it at that.
And then
because
hey,
if
you want to coach, and you're like, oh, these coaches have no clue.
yeah. If I don't leave it at that, it's gonna get left somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw some hands. They're gonna get left on the ground.
Your hands?
The coach.
Yeah.
They might kick my ass. They some country boys.
Right.
They some backwoods cornbread fed motherfuckers. So or freakers.
Yeah.
Beep.
There we go.
Yeah.
Bleep that out.
Change and
Appreciate you.
but yeah, I feel you, dude. Coaches can be a pain in the ass sometimes. Our coaches are decent, but the way you were describing your sons, he sounds like a
Butthole.
Well,
yeah,
there was
butthole. Yeah, a butthole.
It was him
A
and
real piece of work.
2 other kids that didn't make it. They didn't bat once, and they didn't go out on the field once.
See, that's wild
In
because
5 innings.
I feel like they have a list that they
Yeah.
have to go by.
Well, the coach's kid made it every
well.
time. There was no question. No
For sure.
question.
For sure.
First at bat and everything.
Why don't you coach?
Huh?
Try being a coach there.
I coached his team, or I coached my son for 4 years or 4 seasons. But this year I didn't have time with work.
Oh yeah.
The practice starts at 5. I don't get home till like 5:30 or 6.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Busy man.
yeah.
So, I don't know if you still do it. Maybe you just don't have time to do it right now. But tell the people a little bit about the YouTube channel that you have.
It's called the For God podcast. I haven't had time lately, but I'd like to start it back up.
Yeah.
We can link it.
Yeah, we'll link it for sure.
Pretty much what we do is we just tell Chase to do stuff. And then pray that it makes it into the episode.
Yeah.
We put it in Chase's hands.
That's funny.
So it may
It little star right here.
it
Okay.
may make it, it may not make it. If it doesn't make it, you can fight Chase. I'll give you his address.
Chase a big old boy.
And he's
Bigger they are,
he's
harder they
protected by
fall,
the shield
boy.
of God.
I'm not a fighter. Not a fighter. Not a fighter.
Well, I ask that you don't shoot him.
Well, I mean,
If you got to do what you got to do, I mean,
Just go give him a good talking to.
give him a
Knock on
whack.
the
you
with the
listen
Bible.
here.
Yeah. Listen here, Chase.
If you got to, just
I'm telling you.
he ain't that though. He ain't got to do. Just eye poke him. Good old eye poke.
There's going to be a little angle there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Really, if you catch him when you're sitting down, just
Yeah.
pow, and run.
Got it.
I thought it was just an eye poke.
Well, whatever you got to do, man.
Don't be punching my boy Chase. Hook 'em horns, baby.
I really wish you wouldn't have done that. Because it's going to be screenshotted. They make stickers. So, like, they react to messages in the group chat with,
Make a sticker of this. Hook 'em horns, baby.
he's going to. I'm telling you.
There you go.
That's probably going to be hard to do. I see where your son gets it.
So, anyways,
Bad influence, man.
Avengers, or whatever. I'm not
David.
calling you David.
It's fine.
I'm not.
David,
I don't
I'm
think I've ever
Goliath.
heard you call me by my name.
The Avengers his gamer tag.
We've known each other for what, 3 years now? 2.5
Yeah,
years
something
now?
like that, yeah.
Never called me David.
Never ever.
So
Because we
weird.
met on Xbox, which is crazy.
So, what was the first date like?
So the first date, you were there.
Nervous
You were there.
I was there.
from
Remember?
the airport.
Yeah.
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 Butterflies.
Butterflies. You know, He ran up.
Please don't judge me. My car's dirty.
My minivan. Back then, I
I have
that
4
minivan.
kids, brother. You're not gonna be embarrassed by nothing.
I remember you showed me the picture. We're at the airport, and you're like, "Well, this is what he looks like." I go, "I'm not gonna lie to you, brother. I'm not gonna recognize this guy." What does that mean? He looks like every other B word. Yeah, like it's from Euphoria.
Oh,
No, no, TV movie.
Euphoria.
No, not Don Toliver.
I'm drowning
Speaking of,
in
have you seen him on the internet lately?
euphoria.
Back up.
Drowning in euphoria.
You redlining. I'm
Euphoria.
looking at you on the soundboard.
Shut up, bro. Anyways,
Have you seen Don Toliver and Kali Uchis?
they had a baby.
No, like they're seen out in public. No. It's funny because they are clowning that man.
Why?
They said he looks like what racism would be pictured as. I was like,
Damn.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, like the comments, I can't even begin to explain. They said he looks like personified plague in the Bible.
Wow.
It's stuff like that where it's like, I've never seen any of this.
Talk all you want. He has a baby with Caliucci. So
Yeah, that's
anyways, enough about Don T.
why does it have to
What about
be that?
Avenger? So we met on
Shouldn't
Xbox.
be me, damn it.
Me and my homeboy hopped in a random game of Apex, and
Are we allowed to name drop him?
yeah, Ryan.
Okay.
Yeah, we've dropped him before.
We don't talk about Bruno.
We don't talk about
But he was a random in Apex, and we were like, "Yo, dude,
He carried
great
y'all.
win. You trying to play another one?" Yeah.
It's
And then-
because I was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have Chase. I'll send you the screenshots that I have
Please don't.
of the.
If there's Apex screenshots in this video, just
I will.
edit me out, blur me out the entire time.
It's literally like 13 kills, 3,000 damage, 2 kills, 174 damage.
I touch grass though.
Ooh. At that
Touch
time,
ass.
at that time you weren't.
Yeah, no, not
At
then.
that time you weren't touching anything with that Xbox controller.
yeah, that's true. But yeah, and then we ended up, like messaging each other or something. Yo, you gonna hop on tonight? No Diddy, of course. And then he was like, "Yo, dude, I'm looking to buy some property in Arkansas." I was like, "Damn, where at?" He was like, "This town." And I was like, "Damn, that's like 30 minutes from me." Came to flew in, picked him up. Been homies ever since. It's a cool way a friendship can start.
It's a God story for sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Restaurant.
I think I needed him.
Mexican
just as much as
restaurant.
He needed me.
Yeah. Need. It's a strong word. I'm just kidding. But yeah, anyways, he has a YouTube channel
I
called
need to
For
leave.
God. Close your eyes. That's cute. Wiki.
Take this shit off.
But he has a YouTube channel called For God. He pretty much just goes out and like does street interview type stuff,
For
like
who?
evangelizes. Huh?
Who does he do it for?
God.
Jesus.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
well,
Jesus, baby.
Yeah. So yeah, this is gonna be a different episode because I know when we first started, we said we wouldn't talk about politics or religion, but it's two good topics to talk about to hit on.
one episode on each ain't gonna hurt.
Yeah.
So this week we're gonna talk about politics. Who'd you
I
vote
brought
for?
the wrong book.
Yeah.
Wrong book for that one.
Necessarily.
So,
Feel better?
yeah.
Is it wetter? Deader.
Like it's 5.
Like it's a five.
Okay.
Continue. I'm sorry. Had to get it
All
out.
right. So, I have a question that I wanted to ask both of y'all. I'm gonna ask.
Yeah.
Who am I gonna ask first?
5 games.
I'm gonna ask JP first. Truthfully, what do you think happens when we die?
Okay. Realistically, I think that we die and that's it. But like I said, hopefully in the way that I live life is that, my spirit moves on, goes on. Hopefully you find something eternal that continues to fulfill you forever, essentially. which is what people refer to as heaven.
Type
And
stuff.
So again, you live life doing good unto others, following. Like I said, I don't think that the Bible is a do this, go to heaven, like strict set. I think it's not necessarily like very loose, but I mean it's guideline. Live like God. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Obviously, nobody's going to be perfect. That's not the point of us being here. That's why we have free will, because we get to make our own choices.
Is it wrong to ask, like, do you believe in like God, like the Christian God?
Yeah, I was raised in the church, so
Yeah.
I mean, to see that every like religion has the same core, which is essentially like the golden rule: treat others how you want to be treated.
Yeah.
Go out, be kind, do good unto others, and you'll be fulfilled.
Yeah.
I think that means something. And for some people, their viewpoint on God is slightly different. But I think, like I said, the core, it's the same. So if that translates so far without a literal translation of a definition, then I think that means something. So, like, the way I live, I'm not perfect. Breaking news. I'm not perfect. I know, dude. Letting so many people down. Yeah, but at the same time, I think that I try to do a decent job, putting good back into the earth, because my viewpoint on the purpose of life is to, like, leave the earth better than the way you found it. So, like, when people talk about planting trees,
Yeah.
essentially, like, planting trees. So, like, you put good in.
Like planting the seed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
literally, whether you see the outcome, whether you see the apple orchard that you planted before you go or anything like that or not,
Yeah.
you're putting it in, especially you guys being fathers, you're setting examples for the future.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be here after we're gone. Boy, that's what this is. But
Yeah.
again, I just think it's a good thing to do, even if at the end of the day, like, my viewpoint on it is, if I were to die and there's nothing afterwards, I wouldn't be sad,
Right.
because I know I put good back. I
Yeah.
think there's people that are going to appreciate some of the things that I did regardless.
Yeah.
Like,
That was my, like, that's a way I look at it, as far as like why take the chance,
yeah.
Like, why be a evil, awful person? Like, just in case everything we believe is real. And if it's not, you are a good person.
Right.
What?
I mean, personally, it makes me feel better.
Yeah.
Like, knowing that someone, like, not doing it for other people, but like
Yeah.
doing good things for other people. Like, hoping that you believe in, like, the butterfly effect. Like, one small thing that you do could change.
Yeah.
Like, who knows? If it wasn't for your bosses picking up Tony on the side of the road.
I wouldn't have been. That's real.
I mean, genuinely.
Yes. Like, I look back, I'm like, why would they do that? But then I think about the bigger picture. If they would have never done that, I would have never been in the position I'm in now.
All right.
So,
I mean, it's stuff like that. And again, it don't physically hurt you to, like, be nice to others.
right.
So,
Exactly.
again, my thing is, if it is real, like I said, it doesn't hurt. And that's why I don't like shame.
Yeah.
When people are like, yeah, I'm a Christian. I live by this, and I'm an evangelist. Like, I feel like I need to go out and spread the word and almost shake people down and be like, listen to the word of God. I was like, oh, well, as long as you do it peacefully.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But some people ain't so peaceful about it.
Yeah. I will
Oh,
agree with
man.
that. So, what about you, Avenger? What do you think happens
His
when you
name's
die?
David. Go ahead, David.
Thanks, JP.
Avenger 77754.
Don't add, man.
Selective with it.
Click. Well, I think as like a really simple way to answer the question is, as a rebuttal to what he's saying, do you guys think someone like Hitler or Jeffrey Dahmer, we can all agree they're bad people. Those are bad people, right?
Very bad people, yeah.
Oh,
Do you agree or not?
We got to hear this answer.
Unfortunately, when I heard Jeffrey Dahmer, my immediate thought was Johnny Knoxville and the Ringer. So I'm thinking, like, the actual Jeffrey Dahmer was just a person on the spectrum. And then you say that, and I was like, how does he compare to Hit? Okay, so I'm sorry. We're on the same page now. Continue.
Yeah.
So Do you think that those two people there could enter heaven with all the evil they've done? Do you think that they could get into heaven?
I think they can. As long as they repent, I think they can.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, for me personally, I don't think it's my place to judge or like even like question. I think that
in the Bible it says that we're allowed to judge each other's spirits, but not each other's actions. So like, I mean, like Austin could be like, "Hey, bro, I don't think what you're doing is right."
Yeah.
But he couldn't be like, I think you're wrong." You'd say like, "I don't think what you're doing is right. I'd like to see you be doing better," something like that.
I'd like to see you be doing better, bro.
Me too.
Do better, dude.
Me too. Have you tried just doing better? You know?
have you thought about just being rich?
Just try doing better.
Just
So,
make a bunch of money.
Yeah.
but to the
Give me
comment,
some.
could they make it to heaven?
I think they could. If they repent, I think they could. Because God is a very forgiving God.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely think.
Well, then that kind of diffuses what JP was saying, which is like, if I, like, for instance, you said you plant trees and like you do good in life, and then later on in life, you know, you may not see the fruits of that labor, but you know that they're going to be there. You didn't see the trees, but you know they'll be there. Well, there's a prime example on, you don't have to be this good person or do good things in any capacity. You don't have to. Christianity, the reason it's different is because I think, this is what I think. I'm not like a scholar or nothing, but like what I think is Jesus died for our sins, and he did the thing that we couldn't do, which was pay for our own sins. And then the other thing is, every other religion, when you boil it down, it comes down to, you know, were you good enough to get into Valhalla, at the afterlife, heaven? Were you good enough to be accepted? And if you take one of the other major religions, like Judaism or
Buddhism.
Yeah.
Hinduism.
Yeah, okay.
Hinduism,
If you take
Taoism.
well, I was trying to think of the
Satanism.
Muslim religion. Is that Islamic? I don't know the actual word.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Is that Hinduism?
no. I think it's Islam. With the Quran, I think is what
Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
Okay,
Anyway,
maybe it
I
is.
mean, I think
Islamism.
anyway,
I
I just don't want to get canceled. But
I don't think we're gonna get canceled.
okay.
Yeah.
People would have to watch us to begin with.
Stop. All right, get out.
Yeah. It's the door. No, I just think that like so they're all centered around the same thing, which is, you know, did I do good enough? But I won't know until I die, and then God will let me know if my good outweighed my bad.
Yeah.
But Christianity is the opposite. You can never, like, if you go into a court, right? Say you get a huge traffic violation or whatever, and they're like 6 months in prison. Well,
For a traffic violation?
I don't know, give any example.
You ran
Whatever.
3 red lights. You're going to jail. Sorry. Go ahead.
But I'm just saying, like, you're in court and you're trying to fight your case, and you're like, "Hey, judge, but you know that was me 6 months ago, and I'm a totally different person, and I've done all this good stuff." They're gonna be like, "I don't care. You still got the infraction. Like you're gonna pay the fine, or you're gonna go to jail." But the opposite is the truth for Christianity, where you can't pay your own fine.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter how many good things you tell the judge. Like, well, judge, I did all this community service. I planted trees. I was kind to people. I left
Help those
seeds.
ladies across the
I
street.
did all these nice things. He's gonna be like, I don't care. Did
Yeah.
you know my son? That's it. Boom. So that's the big difference in the fact of someone who knows they're going to heaven versus someone who doesn't know. Like, for a fact, right now, if I died, I'm confident I'm going to heaven only because I'm friends with Jesus.
Yeah.
I know that he's with me every day, but me as a person, I'm terrible and everything. Right. So I know for a fact if it came down to me trying to pay my own way, no way.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I seen a post on Facebook and I shared it. I wish I could remember exactly what it said, but it said he can't, or he 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 paid a debt for.
Oh, it's that thing I posted.
Yeah, I saw
What did it say? I can't remember.
got
He paid a debt that
I
we
just
owed
posted
because we couldn't
Pay.
because we couldn't
The,
because we owed a debt we couldn't pay.
there. That's it. He
Yeah,
paid
you don't
a
have to
debt.
point.
He-
It's
He
rude.
paid a debt that
Hmm.
we owed because we owed a debt that we couldn't pay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. You okay?
I'm thinking
you're like-
really hard. Thinking really hard about people that I'm trying to like talk about. I can't remember their names.
Look,
I have zero internet in here.
Yeah, I
you
could have
gotta
told you
hook
that.
to the Wi-Fi, baby.
Zero.
So
Got a new router
let me
since
ask you a
last time
question,
we were here.
Avenger.
David.
Thanks, JP.
So metaphorically, okay, metaphorically speaking, you ready for this one?
Sure.
Okay. I'm on my deathbed. I have 2 minutes. Okay, I've
asked you this question.
yeah. This is the I was on his podcast, okay, and I was ready for every question except for this one. I'm on my deathbed. I have 2 minutes to live. I don't know Jesus. You have 2 minutes to help get me into heaven.
Before you
And-
start, do you not know Jesus? Like you've never heard the name Jesus?
Never,
Never even like
never,
like
never
a tribal person. Never even came across the name.
be away with me. I never knew you.
Okay.
What? How do you?
Nothing
How do
to
you?
You
time.
got a minute and 50
How do you?
seconds.
Yeah, yeah.
You got a minute and 45 seconds.
You're gonna die,
Damn.
and there's two options. You're either gonna go to a place with no one, nothing, or anything, or you're gonna go to a place with all pure happiness. And there's only one way to get there. You can't save yourself. Just like you can't save yourself while you're dying right now. You can't save yourself. There's one person that can save you. All you have to do is accept that they can save you. I'll tell you about him. I'll give you whatever you need to know right now that'll make you accept that he can do it. He died for us. He came back to life. He showed us that there is a way to heaven, and he's the only person on the planet that was 100% man and 100% human. And he lived a perfect life. He was tempted with every sin under the sun and never did it once.
Time.
Boom.
Well, hopefully he met John Cena.
That was better than mine. Mine was I guess I Google Bible quotes or Bible scriptures.
type stuff.
All right, let me ask you, okay, so I feel like if you believe in heaven, you have to believe in hell, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you believe? We'll go Avenger first. What do you believe when you get to heaven?
Fried chicken is a shiznit.
What?
Sorry.
Little Nicky. Okay. Okay, when you get to heaven, what do you believe heaven is? What will you see? Answer that, and then immediately after, what do you believe hell consists of?
I think the latter is easier to answer. Hell is the absolute absence of God.
Right. Do you think it is like what we learn as children, fiery pits and torture and, demons with...
I think you just go to work and don't get paid.
That sounds like hell,
You see what I'm
dude.
saying? You don't get to go home either. You just at work all day. Like your friends that you have made at work aren't there that day. And you're
I'm
just
thinking
there.
of a South Park reference, but I shouldn't make it.
No, you probably should.
That's
Saddam
Not the way
Hussein?
you sing
Not
it.
the way I
Not
sing
the
it.
way you sing
No, I shouldn't
it.
make it. Well, no, because God is. Yeah, I'm JP. Don't give me concern.
You need help? What if I say it first?
Say it.
Say it. Say it. You know what video I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Say it.
And so, anyway,
You heard what Juicy J said.
What'd he say?
White people can say it too. White people can say it too.
Oh, it doesn't involve that word. it's just something wild.
Well, if it's South Park,
You know the
bigger,
South Park
longer
episode,
uncut.
the master got me working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Anyway,
what the
Chase
heck?
definitely knows.
Is that how it starts? The
Scanning for,
how is it?
you know.
How does that song start?
Set me free.
Yeah, master got me working.
Eric Cartman's a godsend.
Something set me free. Yeah.
Chase is probably gonna have it linked in here.
Well, the way he sings it is wrong. He says,
we're not gonna sing it.
he says,
I can't even think of the right way to sing it.
he says,
You trying
He
to get it
says-
canceled anyway, huh?
Yeah.
work.
Don't link my podcast.
says-
Don't link my podcast,
He
please.
says,
Yeah.
I said, I don't think that's right. Okay, go
Could've
back
swore
to the
it was.
Bucket KFC.
question. Okay, back to the question.
Get in the flesh.
All right.
My fault.
So-
It's a good movie.
So you think hell is just the complete absence of God?
Mm-hmm. And God is happiness. He is love. He is joy. He is everything positive that you can think of.
So it's like the DMV at 11:30.
Yeah, with no money and no identification,
Yeah.
and the line never stops.
Jeez.
But like physically, like the physicalities of it, like what you see, what do you think is?
Well, so it says in the Bible that the worm is never. I'm misquoting it, but the worm is never full, so it's always hungry, and the flames are never extinguished. So
So it describes it as fiery pits, like
I mean, yeah.
Are we talking like Alaskan bullworm or like?
Well, it'd be like maggots. I mean,
ooh, like
and they would never stop.
ugh. Okay,
I'm ready. I'm ready. SpongeBob. Right?
Yeah, I
That's
got
my
you.
fault.
It also says it's a place with no light, so it'd be
complete darkness.
black with flames and maggots, and
Mm.
there's zero hope and zero joy and zero.
That sounds awful. Why would you want to go there?
Find Jesus.
So now
Surprise.
heaven. What what do you think heaven will be?
It's
The-
described in the Bible as
The way Kane Brown's with.
everything's made with like paved with gold. So all the roads are paved with gold.
Yep.
The houses are made of gold, and there's a couple of different like
Can you take me higher to a place where blind men see?
And copyright.
Can you take me higher to a place with golden streets?
Is that what this podcast is now?
Don't hate on
Is
Creed,
that a
bro.
oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, we just sing Creed songs. Do renditions of Creed. I prefer Darius Rucker. But
I like Darius Rucker.
Hootie?
no.
Mm.
He doesn't go by that anymore. It's Darius.
It's not his name, man.
Have you heard that Wagon Wheel song by Darius Rucker? You serious?
Mm-mm.
You're not serious?
I haven't heard it.
Yeah, you have.
It's by Old Crow
So
Medicine.
rock me, mama, like a wagon.
Oh, I
wheel,
have heard
rock
that, yeah.
me.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
remade it, and I thought it'd be funny to act like he's the first one.
Yeah. Yeah, Old Crow Medicine Show is better. So, yeah, so I want to go to heaven. You know, what about you? Mm-hmm.
Dirk? Well, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess it beats the alternative.
I hope so.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, I think it definitely gives people like something to strive for. But growing up in the church,
Yeah.
you see people that are in church 6 days a week.
You ever been baptized?
Yeah,
Have you?
yeah, in a Methodist church. So it wasn't like they just dumped me in,
Right.
got the oil, and then
They do oil in Methodist?
you got oil up on my forehead,
Mm.
and they sprinkle you instead of
Oh, they just sprinkle?
yeah.
They just do a little salt bay?
Well, a little Jesus Bay, but yeah.
How old were you?
12? 11? 12? I was old enough to understand what was going on.
How old was I in 2006?
10? 11?
I don't know. That's when I got baptized on Mother's Day. Do you think if you've been baptized once, you're good? Or do you think you have to do it like a lot?
I don't think you have to do it a lot, but
Is there like a certain amount of times you should?
I'm a firm believer in it's not once saved, always saved.
Really?
But what if I know Jesus?
I mean, the devil knows Jesus better than you ever will.
Yeah, that's right. He's his favorite angel.
That's what they say.
Just because you know someone doesn't mean you believe in them, if that makes sense. So like all the demons in hell and Satan and everybody.
They believe
They
and they tremble.
You get down with God?
Mm-hmm. I mean, they know.
Yeah,
They know, but they don't. They're not like, I'm gonna worship that guy.
Right. So I don't know many, but
demons.
I know a few of them, unfortunately.
No comment.
So, like I said, I don't know. So, okay, actually, tell me this.
Riddle me this, Batman.
Do you have, during your street interviews that you do, okay, do you have a favorite question you like to ask people? Like your go-to, you love to ask it, you love to hear the answer to it.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck?
If a woodchuck could chuck wood.
I'd have to get full. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know Jesus?
That's your favorite go-to?
Because I like to hear the answer to that.
Right.
Right. Because if they do, I like to hear the story. I like to know. Because everybody's got
like their testimony of how they.
Testimonies are so powerful, man.
Yeah.
I mean, they can completely change it.
So is a
point of view.
I got a testimony is like how you became, like how you, the first time you decided to put your faith in Jesus Christ, right? Is that your testimony? What are we doing?
I got to pause for a second.
Why?
That's the emergency phone.
Oh, yikes.
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Sorry.
We're going to take a break.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good, dude.
Take a break.
Answer it. He's on call. He's a working man, all right? We're going to take 5. We'll talk about something else until he gets back.
You just cut it out and bring it back in.
Oh, or that. That's fine, too.
Play the interruption music.
Okay, sorry for the
We're back.
interruption.
What were we saying? We're back. I'm black. Jack black.
I'm fat. Lake isn't fat.
Lake isn't fat.
Okay. So a testimony, right? That would be someone's story on how they come to know Jesus, right? Is that technically what a testimony is?
Well, a testimony could be like you could have a testimony in court.
Well, yeah, I mean, like as far as like
biblical testimony.
Biblical testimony.
Yeah, that would be like how you came to Christ.
Fat tongue. My fault. I'm sorry.
Shut up.
I apologize, bro.
Yeah, ask for forgiveness because that was that was evil, bro. Never mind. Nothing.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. I knew where it was going.
So, okay. So, biblical testimony is just how someone's story on how they came to Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, I definitely feel like those can be like heavy hitters.
Oh yeah.
You know, do you think they're all heavy hitters, or do you think some people are just like, I just grew up knowing Jesus? Like,
Definitely. Some people are just like, well, I just never questioned it because they told me not to question it.
right.
But I mean, genuinely, if you find fulfillment in that,
like he said, like my whole life growing up, I've always been told never question God. Like never, you're not supposed to question anything that he does, or anything about him or your religion that you're practicing or whatever.
it's against human nature.
But Avenger, look,
Don't judge me.
look.
I have hot takes.
I will
on
say
everything.
this. Yes, very hot. Well, religion in itself is a hot take, I think, for most people. But I will say this confidently. I know many religious people. I am one. Or I try to be anyways. But as far as knowledge, I know you probably won't agree because you're humble or whatever, but
shut up.
But honestly, he is probably one of the most knowledgeable people about anything with the Bible that I have to speak
David Bird.
Bird's up there.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
Bible off.
Yeah, Bible off.
But
We need to have that episode.
Dude, I
the
think
only
that would be
reason I said that
sick.
is because of the group chat. What was that, last night? The night before, and I was like,
Yeah,
Yeah, he was right.
yeah. Like I said, you acknowledged it. You came back and was like, dang,
yeah.
we're right.
He
And I
said
was
you
just-
were right,
I
and
Googled
bird
it really
fire
quick.
emoji.
and I was
Men
like,
love to hear that shit. You were right.
I know I do.
Yeah.
Boy,
I mean, it was good. I didn't know.
Right,
It
right,
was
right.
Good. It was good to know. Like
Yeah.
to
Point,
Google
I
it and
could
find
sit
out.
here-
About Jesus flipping tables.
Yeah.
Did he
honest to
actually
God,
flip tables?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was a metaphor. And then
Like
I
out of
read it in
anger?
the Bible. He went into the synagogue and he was like, "How dare you?" I don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure they were selling things in the synagogue, which is against Jewish religion. You can't. It's not a marketplace. It's a place to worship God, and they were in there selling stuff. And he was like,
Smart.
"How dare you?" Bam.
Dang.
Yeah.
Stepping on stuff.
He's
But
the
I thought
original
I thought that was a
OG.
metaphor. Bless you.
Thank you.
I thought they were like Jesus tells you to toss tables. I thought that's what that was.
Oh,
I'd toss the table. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'd toss the table for Jesus.
I'd choke slam person. Jesus.
Dang.
Is that WWE where they grab the chairs and stuff? Is that-
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'll toss the table real quick.
Monday Night Raw, brother.
For Jesus. Yeah, brother. I'll throw you off a ladder for Jesus.
Haymakers.
What
for
do they
Jesus.
call it? The cage that comes down. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
It's called hell in a cell.
Yeah, Hell in a Cell.
I'll
Yeah.
purify that cell
Yeah, purify.
for Jesus. By the time I'm
The
done.
Salvation Slammer, baby.
Exactly. By the time I'm done, they're going to call it heck in a cell.
HE double hockey sticks in the cell.
Oh, yeah. I like the Salvation Slammer. That was a good one.
Oh gosh. So
On a lighter note, let me just throw in for a second.
okay.
The Mavs have officially been eliminated. We did not make the playoffs. That's why I'm wearing this jersey. Nico Harrison sucks. I hate him.
Yeah. Yeah, so 90% of the world, I think, hates that dude.
I mean-
except Lakers fans.
It just doesn't make. You're probably not up on game, but so imagine.
Imagine if I listen what a hater got to say. Never give a broke bitch any time of day.
We don't use that kind of language anymore.
Sorry. Dang it.
Imagine if. Let's see. Let's get something you can relate to. So imagine if.
Brandy Love.
No. Imagine if Adam and Cain were just walking, living life, and then a snake approached him and said, "Hey, for Cain, I'll give you
Abel. Oh.
not even that good." 'Cause like I said, we traded away Luka. You're from Texas. Do you understand the impact that Luka Doncic has on the Mavericks?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
you don't have to lie.
I've never watched a basketball game in my life.
Okay, Luka Doncic is okay.
You like any sports?
Baseball a little bit, yeah.
You're a Rangers fan?
I am a Rangers.
Imagine if Josh Hamilton never got saved. Like, he never got clean. He stayed dirty the whole time. Like, when he was having his MVP seasons, imagine trading him for a 40-year-old Ichiro.
Suzuki.
Yeah.
That'd been bad.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like you got the future right here. You got somebody that's like, oh my God, he can keep this franchise in the right direction. Like, we're winning, we're making it far, like we're happy.
He's averaging like what? How many?
It don't matter.
40?
What?
50? What'd you say it was? The average points per game?
It doesn't translate to baseball, so
Oh, you're doing baseball references.
yeah, it's something you could understand.
I was talking about Luka.
yeah.
What'd he average?
Averaging what?
Per game, points per game.
He was averaging like 28.
28.
28, 9 and 9.
9 and 9. 28, 9 and 9. I'm helping the viewers understand, bro.
They don't need to understand that part.
He was averaging 28, 9 and 9.
We're talking baseball. So anyway,
9 and 9.
9 rebounds, 9 assists. He's almost
9 rebounds and 9 assists.
Okay.
Echo.
Echo.
There it is.
Echo.
So, just imagine trading the youth of your team for a decent player. Like, he's good. Don't get it wrong. He's a Hall of Famer, but he's past his prime. Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
He's past his prime. Literally, everybody that's we didn't get Austin Reeves. We didn't get a first-round pick. Like, there's nothing that came back to the Mavs outside of
You
Anthony
got
Davis.
Austin France, baby.
Chirp, chirp.
Yeah,
We have a crickets button on there.
Oh, you do?
I have
Yeah.
no idea where it is.
I don't either. I think it's the blue one. Nope, I was wrong.
So,
Okay, the last
Conspiracy
What's the
corner.
last? It's the last one. Push the last one. Fuck. There
use
it
that
is.
language
Purple.
anymore.
Purple.
Purple.
This is a.
Okay, push it again. Yeah, they chirp for a long. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, you see the problem?
Push the red one real quick.
Since we're talking about Luka. Slam.
Welcome to the gym. Oh wait, push that again. Push that again. Push that again. We might get copyrighted for that one. I don't know. It has music and
That sounded like the Donkey Kong game. You know what I'm talking about?
that's Space Jam. That's Space Jam, baby.
That's definitely not Space Jam. It's definitely not. I think that's copyright-free music that was selected that you can find on the internet. You just gotta
Oh
look for it.
God, what I do?
You ruined this stuff, dude.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
It's over. My
No, it's
point's
not.
done.
He can mute it. It's fine.
No, my point's done. We got off track so far. Doesn't
Yes,
matter
thank God.
anymore.
I'm tired of talking about sports.
It was 2 seconds.
So,
and you started crying.
That's like I know about this much about sports.
I mean, I could relate.
It's the wrong
Relate
topic.
it to you.
Really?
Oh yeah, I was talking about baseball.
Yeah.
Stuff you
I
understand.
kind of understood it.
Yeah,
I didn't really get it though.
that's about the best you're gonna get, buddy.
That's okay.
Josh Hamilton for 40-year-old.
Didn't Josh Hamilton get traded
Yeah,
to the Astros?
a couple years later because he fell off.
Was it Astros?
No, I don't think so. I think it was.
Barry Bonds, home run,
That doesn't even rhyme.
umpire. I'm just naming shit about baseball, dude.
Thank you. Is there a boo button on there?
Boo.
There's a button on there that says "JP, shut the fudge up."
Definitely
push
don't
that
even
one.
press
Um,
that. Go ahead with your point you're trying to get across, man.
I don't
You're
remember
itching
what I
to
was
say
saying
something.
because you're just
You weren't saying
Yapping,
anything,
bro.
We were talking.
you're just yapping,
Damn, it's almost like I had a podcast where I'm supposed to be.
yapping.
Yeah. Don't even look at me no more.
Okay, all right.
Sweet, sweet.
sweep, sweep. All right, so check it out. You ready? Check this out. You ready for this heavy hitting question?
Yeah.
I have to think of it first because I
Promise.
don't have one.
Oh, I'm going to say we are about to the point where we're going to start wrapping up.
Tell the people.
If you were a worm,
Mm-hmm.
what would be the first thing that you ate?
Yeah.
Whatever's in front of me, probably.
Damn, he's good.
He's good. He's good.
I don't know.
I don't either.
Just messing around. Okay,
so-
actually,
Okay.
if you were a zoo animal
Mm-hmm.
and you had to break out to be free, which animal would you be? Like, which zoo animal do you think has the best chance of like
Monkey.
breaking out of the zoo? This is for you, David. Leave that out.
The only good answer is monkey.
No.
You can't say bird. They're in cages.
Well, this isn't your question. I got a different question for you.
Probably a snake.
Well, okay.
I feel like you could probably work
I don't
your way
think
out
so.
of something.
I don't think so. Because if you're a snake, you're gonna go by people to break out. You're gonna go by people, right?
Well, I mean, there's going to be
Snake!
handlers,
Handler come up,
and then
handle
while
you.
they're handling you, they're like, and they drop you, and you're like,
But they're professional handlers.
I like that motion.
Yeah.
That was good. That was
They're
good.
professional.
all right, are you ready for your
handlers.
question?
Sure.
Will you please shut the hell up?
Nope. Quick answer, baby.
Clocked him.
Quick answer, baby. Quick answer. I'm
Clocked
too
him.
fucking fast. I'm too fast for you.
Will you clap your hands for me real quick? Both hands. Clap them together really hard.
Sure.
No, keep going. Keep going. Faster. Check. All right, we appreciate y'all. That's how we're going to do it. We
What does
walk
that
away
mean?
with. I thought it was going to hurt.
Oh, this is the part that hurts.
Well, smack that on your hand.
No, I'm okay.
Do you know why you hurt it, David?
I was schooling
can
little
guess.
kids in basketball, bro. Schooling them, dunking on
It had
them.
nothing to do with little kids. I hope.
I hope.
Dunking on them. Dunking on kids.
Watching
Ugly
adult
ass
vids.
lids. Watching adult vids. Is there 4 rhymes?
No.
Oh, there's 3 rhymes. Yap City in 5.
You gotta at least watch the trend, dude. So again,
I'm not chronically online.
So
We did the screen time.
Yeah,
thing.
that's on your screen time.
Oh, yeah.
Mine was like a quarter of yours.
Kind of
Yeah.
said otherwise,
It
but
was like 10 hours in one day.
Oh my god.
you know that's an average, right?
Yeah. Average, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mine was like 3.
Hey, do y'all get paid $30? Never mind.
Must be nice.
Never mind.
Then you talk about it. Don't go away.
I know.
Find humility.
Look, man, y'all go check out my boy Avengers.
David.
Um,
It's David Podcast.
Avengers podcast for God on YouTube.
Be looking for some new videos.
Yeah, I did one. Go check it out. JP's on the next one.
Maybe not the next one.
No, like right after this. I didn't tell you. I didn't tell you either.
I'm down.
Main event's already over, man. WrestleMania is tonight, man.
No one cares.
People care.
Hey, will
That
you hit
person
that
right
button
there
that says JP shut the
That
fudge up?
person right there that's watching is like, man, I do care about WrestleMania. Appreciate that. With that being said, do
Oh,
you have anything
God.
else that you want to add before we get out of here?
Nothing else at all. Think.
Where the people can find you?
We can end this in prayer if you want to, baby. This is our religious episode.
It is. If you don't know Jesus and you've never thought about a relationship with him, I highly encourage it. Not because
I didn't tell you.
not because you should, but because it's good for your soul. And I can tell you from a quick testimony that it saved my soul. So it's definitely worth it.
Look, before we leave,
Ruined it. I'm not
How-
a tree.
how old were you when you found Jesus?
I've known Jesus my whole life.
Your whole life?
I just chose not to follow him.
Okay. How old were you when you chose to follow him?
To truly follow him?
Truly.
27,
27.
28 maybe.
7 in heaven.
When I actually decided to follow those footsteps.
9/11.
And to, he won't watch this, but Ed Newton is the one that brought me to Jesus. He showed me that's the right way to go.
Good man.
Yeah, he is.
Good man. Nice. Well,
Appreciate it, man.
yeah.
Good episode.
Yeah.
We got a lot off our chest.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, saved a couple people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Get
Look,
right.
all you got to do is plant that seed, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all you got to do.
If anybody's struggling with anything, man, feel free to give me a text or call or comment on the video.
Yeah. We'll
DM
post his phone
me.
number right here
Yeah.
and his address, social security number, credit card number.
I don't have one. You're not getting nothing.
Debit card number. Post his gamer tag.
$27. So. Take it all.
Hey, man, $27 is better than nothing.
Yeah. Yep. That's a box from Pizza Hut. I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
Get you a Big Mac meal. Go down on dang old McDonald's. McDonald's.
McDonald's. Oh man. Well,
Again, we've been rambling. We've been
Thanks for
chatting.
having me on, guys.
yeah. Thanks
For
for
sure,
for
man.
coming,
being
man.
on.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks. Yeah, he said it.
I said what? Thanks for coming.
Multiple times.
Thanks for coming.
Freak. Freak is a word.
Hey,
We get it.
freak a leak. JP suck a dick.
One of these is gonna be funny eventually. I'm waiting on it.
JP's favorite Titan is Peak.
Take
Like
a
it's in
leak.
5.
Her name's Pig.
Peak. P-I-E-C-K. That's Peak.
Is every episode this uncomfortable or just this?
Just this one, man.
JP makes it uncomfortable.
Must be me. Sorry.
He makes it uncomfortable.
I ain't did nothing.
His
Just show up.
his
Aura.
negative 1,000 aura.
Negative 1,000.
Yes, bro. You were not skibbity, bro. You were not skibbity.
Is he toilet?
This Ohio.
He's just
This
toilet.
Ohio Riz is undefeated, brother.
No.
The
No.
Rizzler.
Nah. Professional gooner.
With that being said,
Munter.
Yeah, gooner. If you haven't noticed, that's probably my favorite meme right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Gooner.
I don't know the guy.
It
They
doesn't
won't know
matter.
either because they don't care. Shut up, bitch. It doesn't matter.
We don't use that kind of language anymore.
We.
Bleep them out.
My name France, but I don't speak
Appreciate
French,
it.
baby.
We'll see y'all later. Cut the episode off in the middle of him talking.
Hey, we out,
Peace.
baby.